Listen, they can't hear me yet, and I just want to say I'm not sorry for what I'm about to do. Also, I'm glad you liked your treasure chest emote, Mom. I heard myself. I didn't deafen something. Hold on. Aha! Let me just fill my cup up with some Monster real quick. Perfect. But yeah, I'm not sorry for what's about to happen. Do not tell them. Well, you don't know. And they can't watch. But it'll be funny. It's like close personal time with chat. Oh my. How you guys doing? If you checked out all the new emotes, we got the boop, treats, the stretch, the hydrate, and the Color's mom's treasure chest that she's no longer waiting for, so I don't want to hear it. Oh. It's time to go see what they're doing.
Warrior.
Hello.
Feels war. Hello.
Hi there.
Hello there. I posted something in the chat because I didn't know.
Finally, you show up.
I'm sorry. Listen, Linda. Technical
Hey,
difficulties at the beginning. What?
Hey, look. All right. Apology not accepted. Explain yourself.
Listen, I had some technical difficulties at the beginning. I had to restart OBS and then fix that. It was fine. Listen, we're just a little late. It'll be fine.
We're 20 minutes late.
I mean, technically we're only 10 minutes late.
I call it fashionably early.
Listen, it's not a Fox stream without something going horribly wrong.
But we have come up with a new name for this group.
Oh, what is your new name?
A Warrior's Tale, the Old and the Brash.
Oh dear, that's a long name.
Yeah, just we use either or, but that's just a full sentence for it.
The Old and the Brash.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Mostly that second part, the Old and the Brash.
Right, the Old and the Brash. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are back for another game.
Yeah.
Same energy radiating.
Same energy radiating. But yeah, so I guess we should start titling your sessions as the Old and the Brash.
Yeah.
That you guys are now, instead of the left paw, Old and the Brash. I gotta update a couple of things, but yeah.
A new adventure. A new name.
Oh, I did it again. The wrong names are on here. Why does that keep happening? I mean, to be fair, I did restart OBS, and maybe I forgot to check that.
But why?
But alright, we got the right names. Except
Are you
Brutus.
sure?
Where are you, Brutus? Where are you? What?
I don't have the stream open, so I don't even know what the hell sorry. I don't know what you're talking about.
Still technical issues? Oh my god.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Did you lose me?
I lost your image. There it goes. There's the
Wow, you lost me? Wow.
I don't know how that happened.
If just remind myself, is mine that still that goofy image?
Yes.
Okay, good. I will try to eventually maybe get marked up, but
yeah. Man, I don't know why the boulder for some odd reason was just disappeared, and I had to go find it. He was thrown in another folder.
Wow, I was just put in a forgotten folder. You wanted to forget me? Wow.
Never.
I see how it is. I see how it is. I see how it is.
way to go. Very rude today, are we?
Seems like it. Jesus. Alright. Oh my goodness.
I don't know where the sass is coming from me today.
I don't know. It's interesting though, like. But yeah.
I guess I've just been excited.
I'm
again
being
to get
sassy.
back. This has been on my mind all day today.
Hey. I'm not sassy. I'm classy.
Ah, okay. You're classy.
Yeah.
Just with a little sass.
It was
You're
sprinkle of it.
more like a sassafras.
Speaking of sass, last session, we had quite a sass from the undead. The galls of them to attack you in the middle of the Deadlands. I mean,
How
I swear
rude.
this never happens to me.
to be fair, you and Dustin go through this land perfectly fine, all the time. But the minute you take a Minotaur and a Wood Elf with you, all of a sudden... Very strange. But we are here, where we left off.
I guess I'm starting to figure out why they call this place the Deadlands Earth.
Well, maybe. But you guys are tired from your last session. Mostly Flower more than anything, as they took the most of the damage.
Did they?
They took quite a bit. Or maybe they just didn't tell you that? Whoops.
No, you didn't.
Well, whoopsie daisy. I mean, it's fine. Flower's fine.
I'm gonna look over Destin and make sure he doesn't have any cuts or scrapes, are you?
I mean, he's got a couple of
Hold still.
Yes?
No, just hold still.
He holds himself still as a statue. And he's got a couple scratches here and there, but nothing that endangers his wooden integrity.
Just cursing underneath my tongue.
Are there, before we continue on our path, are there any boulders the size of my forearm around?
No.
No. All right.
There's no boulders that size around. There's some small rocks, and then there's the giant jags of rock that are sticking out of the ground.
Are there any remnants around here at all?
Remnants.
Like when I say, okay, what I normally go looking for when I'm out here.
At this spot, you don't see any. I mean, normally you have to dig a bit to find any. I mean, there could be, if you dug quite a bit.
Just a look if any erosion has brought anything up.
Doesn't look like it, no.
Alrighty. Alright. Roll call. Is everyone still alive and breathing?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is not
Good
Flower's
Lord, you
voice. I'm gonna be finding Flower's voice all stream. I'm good. I'm good.
Justin, you look pretty good. Good. Alright. Are you ready to press forward then?
Yeah.
I guess.
Alright, let's proceed forward before more unwelcomed guests awaken.
All right. And you lead the way, and everyone follows.
Eerie quietness.
Eerie quietness. As you travel, any conversations you wish to have, or anything of the like.
So, Flower,
Yeah.
you said you have someone back at home, right?
Yes. My partner.
Why didn't they come out here with you?
Oh, they were away.
I see.
Technically, I'm not supposed to leave without them, but I figured they were busy, so here I am.
And you're not worried they're going to be worried sick about you?
Oh, I'm sure they will. But they know I can handle myself. They more get mad because I get lost a lot.
Ah. I see.
It's fine. I got a compass this time.
Does the compass work?
They think for a second. I think.
May I see?
They hand you a compass.
I look at it. Does it work?
No. It's permanently pointing. It is pointing north, but when you turn it, it's still pointing north, no matter which way you turn it.
Ah,
See, I'll be fine.
I wouldn't trust this compass.
Oh. Well, the guy I bought it from said it was cool.
Does it look cool?
Yeah.
No, that was a question for you.
Oh.
DM, as a DM.
I mean, it looks decent. It looks.
I mean, it looks not bad. I mean, poor craftsmanship, but not bad. Here you go.
Okay.
Just don't trust it. Don't trust this direction until you can get it actually fixed.
Is it broken?
Very much so.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry. I think I found the solution why you keep getting lost.
No. Would never be the answer.
Dustin, there's no time for a joke like that here.
Dustin just kind of shrugs. Like, but it's funny.
Oh, come here, you cat.
Meow.
No.
Right. From our traveling pace, would I need to make a history check? Probably know probably how many days it's gonna take for us to get at least out of the Deadlands section.
From the shortest distance, like crossing, because you're not going through the whole entire Deadlands, because that's ridiculous. From that section that you had planned to take, it would take you about a week to get through.
I see. Alrighty. I guess proceed forward while contemplating any of my current decisions decide to actually going out this far.
I mean, you also know that you could probably turn and by the end of the day hit the woods again and then just take the long way.
Nah.
You're like, I'm not about that life.
my joints are creaking already, man. I need an oil bath.
Alright. Anything else before we continue with the day?
I'm not.
What? Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure if it was just the area, but I was gonna say I'm gonna look out for like boulders or rocks that are the size of my forearm.
Okay.
On the way there.
Awesome.
I do have my familiar above, kind of being a surveillance unit.
Go ahead
Probably the only.
and roll me. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's probably the only bird in miles to be seen.
Yeah, pretty much. Just kind of floating around or flying around you.
I'm assuming you're about to say perception.
Yeah, you roll perception, and Brutus, go ahead and roll investigation because you're looking for a particular size rock.
Investigation.
14.
14. From your bird's perspective, you don't see any humanoids at the current time. You do know that those undead did come from underneath the ground, but far as you can tell, it looks very dead. Just, there's nothing roaming, there's no activity here. No animals, no plants.
Alright. I guess the final thing I'm gonna do is cast prestidigitation on my knuckles that are probably still covered in zombie blood.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's still gross. But, I'll clean now.
I rolled a 17 for investigation.
Rolled a 17? Okay.
Yeah.
It takes about 2 hours, but eventually you guys come around a really nice boulder that's a little bit shorter than your forearm, but it's still decent enough.
Alright. I drop my tree trunk and pick up that.
Awesome.
You know. I totally forgot you had the tree trunk. I'm gonna have Limbo just suddenly dawn on that.
Yeah, he likes to use big things.
Huh.
Are you okay, Mr. Ghost person, sir?
Are you referring to me?
Yes.
Kind of remind.
Are you
He's
a
just
sir?
reminding me
Are
of
you
others.
A thing? Or what's the correct thing I'm supposed to call you?
Sir will do.
Okay.
Oh. You need help getting that boulder out?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. He easily pulls it out. It's just like, it's a little dirty, but obviously he doesn't care.
Would you like me to clean it?
Nah. It's okay.
Alright. Let's make more leeway before more corpses arise from just...
Okay.
Alright.
You guys continue. You guys continue for a couple of hours before it starts to get dark. The blue moon's beginning to wane into the sky, and the red moon is setting. Do you wish to make camp?
I'll look towards the other two. This nighttime's finally arising, as it always is.
Yep.
Do we make camp, or are you two still good to keep pushing forward a little bit further in the night?
You're the old one, so it's up to you.
That's rude.
It's rude.
You should call them the wise one.
Thank you. Don't you dare be adding to this, Dustin.
Flower would lean towards you, Bertus, and go, I really want to know what Dustin's saying.
From the way I lean over, from the way how he's reacting, probably nothing good.
I imagine just Dustin staring back, then all of a sudden Limbo. Oh, I swear to God!
I feel like Dustin at this point will take a piece of charcoal and draw like a sideways grin. They're just like, yeah.
Yes, we'll make camp here then.
And hi, Moonshadow.
We'll
Bye. Okay.
Don't worry, big guy. He'll be able to get your beauty sleep now.
Cool. So, as you guys are setting up camp, Flower will set up some... They're not... I guess some pieces of wood that they have in their backpack, and then they will cast a spell and bluish flame will pop up.
Not the fire I was a color I expected.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always blue. But it's really good, because I can start a campfire and then I can make it go away.
Wait, I'm assuming that Foof was them putting it out?
Yeah.
I'll cast Prestidigitation to light it again.
Oh, it's a different color now. Because a normal flame will pop up and you're like, ah!
That's the color I was expecting.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Don't touch it.
Oh. They will then pull out a pot and they will put it in, it's an empty pot. They will put it on top of the fire and then they will do some magic and it fills up with water. And they just start putting vegetables into a pot. Yes, I would like some. Sorry, I was in character when I said yes. And thank you, Yami. How dare you?
Do I know? Do they actually look like they're cooking something, or they just look like they're throwing random stuff into the pot?
They kind of look like they're just throwing random stuff into a pot, but from what you can see, they're just at this moment they only have potatoes and carrots, and a couple of herbs.
At least you packed rations for this trip. I'm gonna need eventually the forage for more. Both of you, at least.
I mean, I got enough until we reach another town, I think. How far is the town? Is there a town?
Yes, I might have to think about it.
Let me pull up the map.
Do I need to make a...
Go ahead and
Do
roll.
I need to make a roll at all?
Go ahead, roll, and then tell it.
History?
The history. See if you remember. Things have changed, obviously, but let's see how well
19.
19, alright. Yeah, you should.
There should be a town this way.
I pull up the map so I can zoom into the town. Yeah. Okay. You know that eventually going this way from where you were, you'll eventually hit a small town up by the Fenlaw Lake. You don't venture up there very much after an incident with a cornfield, but you know that town should probably still exist.
As everyone's looking at Limbo, you hear him go, there is a town, the path if we keep following, nearby the river.
Okay.
Let's hope enough time has passed.
Why?
No reason at all.
Okay.
I look over at Flower and I look at them and go, so where's your food? Where's the rest of the food for you guys?
I don't need to eat.
They're like, oh yeah, I forgot.
I mean,
actually, this is the first time you'd realize that.
I mean, I have food. Lots of food. Well, kind of enough food. And they will pour a bowl and they hand it to you. Here you go.
Alright, take the bowl.
Alright, I was about to say.
Huh. You sure you don't want food?
It'd be going to waste if it was handed to me.
Ghosts are weird.
I'm not a ghost.
Phantom?
No.
Magical ghostly suit of armor?
You can say that.
Ghost armor!
In a way. Not ghost armor, though.
Ghost armor. Got it.
As a clang of Limbo just smacking his own forehead.
And Flower will begin eating their stew.
This is time for tea right now.
Dustin will pull out their teapot and they will kind of set it near the pot that Flower has set on the fire and then just kind of start putting some... Then realize they don't have water. I got you. Flower will cast a spell, and then it fills it with water. And Dustin will make the tea. So how come he can drink, but you can't eat?
You know, I can eat and drink. It's just I don't benefit from it. I don't gain. I don't benefit from it like how you would.
I see. I mean, I don't see, but I get it. I think.
I look over Flower. I look over Flower and I say, "Well, it's kind of hard to miss old metal."
Yeah.
Can we move the conversation to something else, please?
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
Anything else than what I am right now?
I have a question. Why are you so important that someone had to come send for you?
Yeah.
Oh, do I sense jealousy in your voice?
Not jealousy. It's more. I don't know, but it's not jealousy.
Truth be told, I have no idea. I honestly thought the world forgot about me at this point.
Obviously, someone didn't forget about you.
I don't know. That's the thing that kind of worries me, though.
Why, did you do something bad in your old life?
You look. As soon as you say that, Limbo looks at you with just the dead stare. Nothing coming out from him.
So you did something bad in your old life. Got it.
I mean...
One might interpret as such.
I mean, what's the difference between bad and good? I mean, they all end up the same anyway. The gods have demanded you hydrate.
Ah, sweet. Baja time.
It's supposed to be water.
It never specifies water.
Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Hold on. You see? Hold on. Where is it? You see this little guy? What's he drinking? What's this little guy drinking?
A mana potion?
He's drinking water.
Wait. Oh, he's drinking a Fortnite shield potion.
Oh my god. Water. It's called hydrate, don't dihydrate. For a reason. The two people that don't drink water at all. This is a horrible thing.
My job makes me have to drink water because I keep running around all over the place.
Yay! Hydration! Somehow I still win.
Warehouse jobs!
Because we're not in combat, I think I'm gonna, like, bring your characters, your little tokens, I'm gonna make them a little bigger so everyone can see them.
Dokle.
Because you kind of...
I wasn't... to continue the conversation. Who are you to want to judge? You just told me, like yesterday, you murdered 6 of your own clansmen.
Yeah. I'm not ashamed of it. Good, bad. That's necessarily. I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm just saying you did something bad.
Done bad, done good. A lot. Am I proud? No. No.
I mean, we all do something. We all do things that we don't want to do or regret doing.
All right. As I move my hand over, looks like a spot in my kind of trench coat. So, oh, I can't put my hand there for a second. You're right. Anyways, the night's getting young now. Now you two should get some rest.
Okay. Who's doing
Okay.
watch?
I'll stand. Don't worry. Stand watch. Dustin, face southwest. I'll face northeast.
I forget. Don't Warforges eventually have to rest?
We do, but it's it's kind of like a trance that we're aware of our surroundings. So it's just kind of being like. So if something comes up, we're aware that something's there.
Okay.
Hence why I asked Dustin to face one direction.
Gotcha.
And I do have my bird on now surveillance mode.
And your bird will go and do its surveillance mode. Let's see. Flower will put out the fire with their spell, and then they'll just pull out their little pouch and like their little bedroll. There's the word. I was like, what is this called? Pouch? Sleeping pouch? And they'll pull that out and they'll just kind of get all snuggy inside.
And I go back to my little slouching statue position.
And Dustin will go back to his.
I just sleep on the ground.
It seems like the Minotaur thing to do.
You just like, you don't even like get on your knees, lay down. You just go.
Yep.
Seems about right. These young ones. Alright. As you guys are sleeping, Limbo, go ahead and roll Perception with, I think, disadvantage because of your state.
The best way to describe it, it's like elven trance.
Yeah. Go ahead and just roll straight perception. I'll look into the ruling about what to do with that later. For now, we'll just roll perception.
Just normal perception?
Yeah.
Or just with disadvantage? Normal perception is 16.
16. As you're in your state, you see a humanoid figure who just seems to stand near, like, not close to you guys, but on the outskirts of your little camp area, and it just seems to stand there.
Kinda activate a little bit and look in their direction.
Okay, they just stand there.
And I mentally communicate to my familiar to kind of fly a little more above them to get a better look. See if there's anyone else.
Alright, so you fly around them. We just see a humanoid figure. Not sure as to what specific race they are, other than they're not orc or minotaur off the current cuff to your hand. But they just seem to be just kind of standing there, kind of rocking a little bit, but just standing there.
Without trying to disturb anyone yet, I kind of raise my hand and give a weird slow wave.
They will stop and then wave back and then go back to rocking.
I look back at the party and look back at her. I'm gonna carefully, though, slowly walk towards her direction.
You gonna walk towards that direction? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. They just kind of continue to stand there. The closer you get, the more you start to see more elven features, and this looks like a random elven dude just kind of standing and rocking.
Hello?
Hello. Good evening, isn't it? It's a wonderful day.
Look, what time is it?
It's about maybe we'll say about close to like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just kind of hanging.
Right. Like it's a normal thing to be hanging out here in the Deadlands by yourself, alone in the middle of the night.
I do it all the time.
I feel like we're getting a little... May I acquire your name?
My name's Hank.
Hank.
It's a wonderful day, isn't it?
It's okay of a night. Is there any reason why you're kind of sulking near our camp? Like,
just looking for company.
Have you acquired any sleep at all you needed?
I get it when I need it.
Oh god, it's just like the other one right now. Well, if you would like, I pretty much got most of my sleep, I believe. Like what? Oh, I guess I asked what time when did we fall asleep?
You guys would have fallen asleep around, because it gets dark pretty fast. But you guys probably would have stayed up. So maybe around 8, maybe 9, because it's not quite full harvest season.
I pretty much gotten my actual full rest.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for company, I guess I don't need to head back to sleep. The others should be waking up soon.
That sounds swell. See, it's a wonderful day.
I gesture my hand to him to come towards the camp.
Okay, and he will follow you to the camp.
I'm gonna have quickly the bird go land on Dustin's shoulder to kind of peck him awake.
Dustin will kind of... You see he slowly, like, his head turns, and then it turns the other way. He, like, gets stuck for a second, and then he just, like, smacks it, and it clucks before he looks over.
At the bird, listen.
What?
Oh, at the bird or towards me?
Towards you. He will turn towards you and just kind of stare at your guest.
I know. Just that's all I gotta say for this. I know.
Dustin will pull out what's left of the tea from last night and offer it to him. Why, thank you. It's a wonderful day.
I don't like this. I guess I'll just be waiting kind of in silence for the other two to wake up.
Then Dustin will just slowly turn to you.
I'll be behind the guy so he doesn't see. I go, just look up.
You make excellent tea. And Dustin will just look back down and just kind of nod their head yes.
They said thank you. Oh, this here is this is Hank. Hank?
Hank,
Hank. The mysterious elf here in the middle of the Deadlands by themselves at 2 in the morning.
Yep.
And here I thought I was the strangest thing.
I've seen stranger.
No doubt. And then just kind of sit there in silence, still waiting for the other two to wake up. Just
Alright.
the awkward silence.
Your guest will just kind of rock to himself, and he'll finish the tea, and he'll place the cup gently on the ground and like kind of turn the little handle a certain way so it faces a nice direction, and then just kind of rock for a bit. A couple hours will pass of you guys just hanging out like this before he gets up and goes, "Well, it was a pleasant day. I'll see you guys later." And he will start.
Wait. You're not gonna wait for the other two to wake up?
No.
Maybe they'll...
They could sleep. They can meet them another time. It's always a pleasant day to meet new friends.
There's some creepy shit going on.
Bye-bye for now. And he will walk off. And Dustin, after he's out of sight, would just kind of go, hold his hands up and just kind of like, fuck.
What the fuck it...
That is all levels of note.
That must look at you. Imagine just looking like, what the fuck was that? I don't fucking know, man. And he was just kind of standing there staring.
Like you guys
I woke up.
You guys are just having this whole conversation in the middle of
It's a one-sided conversation.
And he's just making hand gestures and drawing faces on his face.
I woke you up.
Eventually, Dustin will pull your bird down and pat it before sending it off.
I'm gonna have the bird try to follow as far as it can before, as the range can, to see where he's going.
Alright, by the time you send your bird off, the bird tries to scan for this individual and finds nothing.
No footprints?
No footprints.
Oh.
Just nothing.
Are we dead? We gotta be dead.
Dustin will just go over to you and just smack you in the face.
just a slap back, probably turns into a slap bite.
The amount of sounds that you two are making as you slap each other will wake Flower up. What's going on?
No, nothing. Go back to bed.
Okay. And plops back down.
Right. Let's just agree to disagree that this never happened. They show up again, then we'll have concerns.
Thumbs up from Dustin.
Alright. Let's just finish our rest.
And you two finish your rest. And eventually...
I didn't imagine we didn't even go back to our positions. We just kind of right back facing each other.
Yeah. You're just like, well, that was weird. Not doing that again. Eventually, everyone begins to stir. It was Flower first, obviously. Not too long after you guys told them to go back to sleep, they wake up and they stretch. And then they kind of look at you guys and go, "You awake?" Maybe not. Before they again start a blue fire and start warming up their stew from last night. I'm just kind of poking at it. a couple hours later, depending on whether or not when time you guys wish to get up, Brutus, you will wake up.
Colonel wake timer, I assume we'll be waking up immediately too.
Look at Flower. Oh, you're making breakfast.
Yep.
Scooch over to get so I can get some.
I hand you a bowl of the stew. Same stew from last night.
Ah.
I'll be right back. I gotta feed my animals and see what time it is for me.
Okay.
I'll be quick.
Alright. You sleep well?
Yeah.
That's good.
You?
I had a weird dream about ghosts fighting.
I mean, okay, yeah. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. That makes sense when it comes from you. So.
You enjoying your stew?
Yeah.
Well, I made plenty. Since the other two won't eat, it might last us until tomorrow morning.
That's fine.
Back.
Okay. The only thing you missed is talking about the food and how it might last until tomorrow morning, since you guys aren't eating, and then Flower had a weird dream about ghosts fighting.
It's just a dream. Don't worry about it.
I won't.
And how'd you sleep, big guy?
That's okay.
Alright. We're all packed, ready to go then?
Yep.
Alright. Let's get out of this. Let's keep going. We're gonna get out of this place.
Lumbo's already unnerved. Alright. You guys will continue on. Anything you guys wish to talk about today?
Hey, Brutus. Did you have any weird dreams as well yesterday?
Nope.
Alrighty. It's just an odd night then.
Why? What happened? Did you have a bad dream?
Look over at Destin.
Dustin's just like an X. Just straight up an X. With their arms.
No, I wouldn't say it was had a weird dream though. At least.
Well, those
just
are always fun.
Make it yeah, fun.
Flower will be giving a big old smile.
Uh-oh, I hear dice rolling.
What? No. Alright. You guys continue, and it is an uneventful day.
Well, I guess looking though, I'm gonna try to still keep an eye around if any erosion has brought anything up to the surface. Or any parts.
Yeah, you see a couple pieces of armor sticking out of the ground. Old and rusted.
I will proceed to go to one of them.
Okay.
I'm going to try to look in the arms for if any of these ones had any special mechanism in them.
You're looking through it, and no, I mean it has some bones in it.
No, it's one of the actual person.
Actual
Sorry.
person. You're like,
actual
ew.
person. Sorry.
Actual person.
Ew.
Drops the armor.
An actual person. Drops the armor. Sorry, guy.
Did you know him?
I'm gonna make a history check.
Go for it. What's your roll?
Does a 25 count?
Yeah, you can check the armor and you can tell. Part of him is missing. But you can tell that it used to belong to a member of the old Dargolian army, which is no longer in effect. They changed the army way after this war.
Oh, look at that. He used an old Dargonian soldier. I don't think they even have an army anymore. If it is, it doesn't look like this.
Yeah, they have an army. They don't look like that no more, but they have an army. You should learn your history better.
Just try to look back.
Flower looks at you innocently.
Alright, pop quiz for you. Why were the Dargolian armies involved in this area for you? What do you think?
It was the Great War, the Great Beasts.
You are correct on that, but what was their interest in said war?
Flower would just smile at you and go, "Which one?"
The main one.
To protect their kingdom.
Very good. Very good. 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 At least I have someone here that sounds like they're a scholar. As I look over towards Dustin.
Dustin just kind of like flips you off.
Oh, I jest. You somehow need to even know more things than I do. As I throw the arm plate away.
Okay.
And proceed on.
But as the evening comes to a rest, there's not much activity.
Say, Flower, I have one more question for you, by the way.
Okay.
Seem to know about the dark. Would you know by then chance what this symbol is? As I kind of show off on one of my somewhere I don't know, I have to figure out where again, but like part of my body shows a symbol of shows a fist that appears to be on fire.
Can you DM me what that is? Because I was thinking a different symbol.
I'll just. Actually, wait.
While you're doing that, I need to fix the music. It sounds too happy. Did we...
Never really actually found a photo. It just always had the proper description. So there were two symbols.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I remember now. Okay, yeah.
That was to the... I'll just type it.
Yeah. Alright, Yeah. Okay, yeah, so they will peer at the symbol and go, yeah, that's the iron mill.
This is not a question to be patronizing or anything. This is more genuine curiosity. How much of history is there of them?
Not a lot.
Good. As I proceed to walk a little bit faster.
Okay.
You're off tippy tap. Here.
Alrighty. So the evening comes. Do you wish to make camp again?
I look at the other two. Night's coming along again. Are you two still physically able to proceed forward?
Flower, can you?
I mean, I can go for a little bit longer. I do want to stop to eat at some point.
Alright then.
There's your
Follow
answer.
me.
Alright. And you guys start to push through the night. How long are you going to push before you guys stop?
Yeah, a couple more hours.
Okay. So you guys push for a couple more hours. And then
Okay.
you stop to make your food. Flour will reheat the stew. And give you a bowl, Brutus. And give themselves one.
Oh.
While they're distracted in their food, I'm gonna look around and make sure that fellow ain't following us.
The paranoia's kicked in. As you look around, you don't see anything.
Gonna go over to Destin and kind of lean and whisper. Say, keep your eyes peeled.
Dustin will nod. So are we just stopping to eat and keep going? Because I think at some point Big Fella needs to sleep.
As do you, little one.
Eh.
But it'd be wise to make rest for everyone.
Okay.
It's best to keep ourselves at full strength and our wits sharp.
Flower.
Is this gonna be considered a long rest
Yeah.
or a short rest?
We can consider it a long rest if you guys wish to rest. You might just get up a little bit later, but.
Hey, all right.
I say we rest.
Okay.
Alrighty. Dustin's same positions.
Alright. The Flower will again put the fire out, pack up everything, get into their nice little bedroll, snuggle up. I assume Brutus does the same thing, where he just kind of...
Yep. Lay on the floor.
Alright.
Also, and then Dustin heads to sleep. But right before Limbo, he's going to take one more good look around.
Alright. You take one more good look around, and you see nothing.
Please let that night just be a one-night incident. I proceed to go sleep myself.
Alright. Alright, go ahead and roll perception.
Uh, 7.
Okay. You see nothing that evening. But you are at some point during the night smacked on the back of the head.
Immediately, without even a moment's hesitation, and a left hook come flying around back.
Dustin will die. I feel like at this point Dustin knows that.
Yeah.
So Dustin is already in duck's position when you go to swing. And you see Dustin just crouch down.
Dustin, what the fuck?
He will grab your face and turn it slightly past him.
Dustin, I told you not to
And you see a figure just on the outskirts of camp, just kind of rocking.
Fuck me. I'm gonna have the bird go and see who it is. Fly over.
The bird will fly over. Does it fly lower this time, or does it stay up there?
Yes.
Right. It flies lower, and you see the same elven figure that you saw the last time.
Should I wake the others up?
Dustin just
this time.
He pulls up 2 fingers and points to them.
That implying yes, I'm gonna assume.
You can only guess. Just...
Just be ready. And let go of my face, please.
You'll let go of your face. Just
I'll proceed to go walk up to him again.
Okay.
You know, if you want to have more people to make friends for, you can always just come when the day is awake.
I don't like the red moon. It's a pleasant day, isn't it?
It is 2 a.m. again.
Still a pleasant day.
Why is it you don't like it to be out when the red moon's out?
It hurts my skin.
Are you what I think you are?
What do you think he is?
Vampiric.
Do you say that out loud to him?
Yes.
Do I look vampiric?
Do I look of flesh and bone?
No. One second.
Why am I the one that has to deal with that?
You're the one who stays awake.
I am actually sleeping when this happens and I got awoken.
Because you can be woken up by the littlest thing.
Yeah. I'm tempted to go wake you up.
Right. He just answers your question. No. But that's okay. You're pleasant company.
I'm assuming you were followed us from our last camp position.
Not really. I just wandered one way, and I came this way, and here you are. It's alright. It's a pleasant day to meet friends again.
Oh, I don't know how to approach this. Because, I mean, they're not hostile. But this is just like stalker creepy. Would you like to meet someone else?
Sure. It's a pleasant day to make new friends.
Yeah. So you say. I proceed to go up to Brutus.
Okay.
Big guy.
Whoa. What's going on? What's up?
Brutus, this is Hank. Hank? Brutus.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm looking at Hank. I look at Flower. I look at Hank. I look at Flower.
Flower's still asleep.
Another one. Another one.
Another one. Another one.
Yes, another one.
I guess that sounds about right. It's a pleasant day to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
You sound like you were groggy when you said that.
Perfect. In character. Hello.
I didn't say anything for yesterday because I thought it was just some weird dream I was having, but no.
No, I'm never a dream.
Why didn't you mention it? Why? Who cares? Well, who cares if you thought it was a dream or not? You could at least mentioned it.
It's okay. I understand. I'm pretty odd. But it's always a pleasant day to have a pleasant conversation.
I'm like doing the whole looking at him up and down, like circling him, looking at him and stuff like that.
If you look at Limbo, he's rubbing his imaginary temples.
You're quite tall.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why are you hanging out in the Deadlands, may I ask, though? Or these areas? You ain't worried about being attacked by anything at all?
Nah, I can handle myself. Plus, I find cool trinkets.
You have some of those trinkets on you, actually.
Yeah. And he will pull out a couple of old, what are they called? Like military medals that he has collected throughout his travels in the Deadlands.
Ah, lovely. Stolen valor.
I like...
Oh, I will say that out loud. Oh, lovely. Stolen valor.
I like how the medals look.
I will step in front of Hank and I ask him a question of, can I grab onto you?
I suppose.
So I pick him up. I'm assuming they're about the same size as Flower, probably bigger.
They're a little bit bigger than Flower, yeah. So you pick them up. They're not that much. They're a little heavier, but not by much.
All right. I do. Now I'm doing. Now I do the whole thing where like I look underneath them. I kind of turn to the side. You know.
Just manhandling them.
Yes, I am.
Brutus, please put them down.
I'm making sure they got nothing on them.
I mean, other than their medals, which are on the ground, so I guess that they don't fall out. So nothing shakes out of them. Nothing. No weapons. Nothing.
I put them back down.
If they meant us harm, they would have had 2 days already to do something to us. If not more already.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, how do you know they would? How do you know they do not? How do you know they don't? They don't mean us harm. Yes, they had this time, but they could have been planning. This is probably a scout for a much larger group that's probably like a mile away.
And I'm the paranoid one.
Hank just smiles as he picks up his medals and put them back in his pocket.
I'm not paranoid, I'm cautious.
Often intertwined.
He's right, you know. They're often intertwined. But that's okay. It's a pleasant day.
Did you please stop with that?
Stop with what?
saying it's a pleasant day thing. That's just.
But
it's night though. How is it a day if it's night? Unless you're talking about the actual day and not when it's light out.
I mean, a day is a day. It doesn't matter the time.
My brain hurts.
God, you're reminding me of a certain scientist.
Oh, scientists are fun. I knew one once. He didn't like me.
Oh, really? What's the name? I can wonder why.
I don't remember. It's been a long time. I was really young then. I did a lot of stupid things then.
How old are you?
I'm not that old.
That doesn't answer the question.
He thinks for a minute. Number? I think maybe in the 200-ish.
Oh, alright, a teenager.
A little older than a teenager.
Are they visibly like an elf? Like, do they have like elvish ears or whatnot?
They have elven ears. They have.
It does, and they apparently they're like scientists. probably talk to them, huh?
Dustin will just kind of roll his entire head and look at you. Before just cautiously pulling out a tiny ass scalpel and putting it back.
If you even so much as think about doing that again, I swear to the gods.
He just kind of gives you a bombastic side eye.
Oh, you think that's funny? How about it'd be funny if I take off the mahogany arm again?
They look offended as they hold their arm like and give it lovingly pets. Ankle laugh. You guys are funny. It's a pleasant day to laugh.
God.
So then I asked him, so besides us, is there anyone else you've met out here?
No, not really.
How often do you travel these lands for friends?
Oh, I don't travel for friends, but I travel quite a bit. I find them fun.
Okay, yeah, okay. I kind of like step back over to Limbo. I kind of like lean in.
I'll lean in to see Chrissy lean in.
This guy seems strange. I don't like him. That's all I say.
No.
What do you
think? Gave it away.
He's too much like Flower. I tolerate Flower because he gives me food.
Compared to Flower, I was more normal. You know what? Fuck it. Hey, Flower, come on, get up.
What? I got daisies.
Flower, this is.
What?
Flower, this is Hank. Hank, this is Flower.
Hi. Hi. It's a pleasant day.
It's 2 in the morning. I can imagine it's everyone's been response.
Flower rub his eyes like, yeah, I guess it has. What? What time is it?
2 in the morning.
I guess it's a new day. They kind of rub their eyes some more.
I kind of lean in a Limbo. I kind of lean in limbo and goes like, "What have you done?" There's now 2 of them awake.
I have to suffer through this shit a second time. I'm making everyone suffer with me on this at least. I will say this out loud enough for everyone to hear.
Do you need food? Do I need to make stew? I'm not hungry. Thank you. Okay. I want a piece.
I sidestep immediately, let Brutus be the direct line of sight.
Wait, partner's not here. Well, no uppies then.
I'll go up and I'll pick him up. I'll pick Flower up.
Oh, surprise uppies!
I'm starting to think I should just traveled alone. I think I should have just started traveling alone.
Flower would just slowly try to nod back off in your arms.
What, do you not want uppies?
What? Yes, uppies. Wait, what am I doing? Downies.
Okay, I put him down.
Hank just kind of laughs. You're very entertaining. It's a pleasant day to be entertained.
Just Limbo, if he had eyelids, we'd roll in the back right here and every time at this point.
You like to talk about the day a lot.
Yeah. It's always great to reflect on the day.
Do you know magic?
I know
some. Why you're the Brash.
You know some?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure everyone here at this camp knows magic except for you, Brutus.
I can do magic. There's fairy fire. Hank will clap.
I mean,
very good.
I mean, like, you're right, but doesn't mean we don't. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt to ask if the person who's new to this group knows magic or not. Wait, are they new to this group? I don't know. They're just new.
Well, it's been a pleasant day, but I must continue on. Bye-bye. And
Where are you going?
I'm going off. I'll see
immediately
you around.
Immediately before they start walking away, I have my bird trying to follow them at this point. See how they fucking disappear.
Okay. And so they walk off, and your bird follows. Dustin just like behind you with their horns up to their face, like, oh my god.
You're fucking telling me.
Flower's like, okay, I'm going back to bed, and they just flop back down. Dustin just kind of points at them.
I look at them and I was like, that was strange, and I don't want it to happen again.
Well, how do I see them disappear? They just
kind of walk off, and then they just keep going, and then they're just gone. Like they just kind of disappear, like their image disappears.
Well, Brutus, I expect a couple more nights like this. Go back to sleep.
Limbo trying to break the fourth wall. Got it.
No, I'd be just at this point. It's more just like it. Like this happened 2 nights in a row. there's a high probability this is going to happen again.
Okay.
That was I wasn't mostly in character when I was saying all that.
Dustin will just kind of look at you before just powering down. And I assume you
proceed to walk up to Destin and push them off down so they fall down.
They fall down. They're just at this point like, I'm not getting up, so fuck you.
That's for hitting me in the back of the head. And then I power down.
Brutus, what does your character do?
I will try to go back to sleep.
Okay. Everyone goes back to sleep. A couple hours later, Flower will wake up, wide awake now. They will begin to reheat the stew. And just kind of sit around waiting for the rest of you to wake up.
A couple hours later, me and I assume Dustin will wake up.
Yeah, you and Dustin will wake up. Dustin will brush himself off. You fell down!
I proceed to use the prestidigitation to clean the dirt up.
You're clean now! And then, a couple hours more, Brutus, you wake up.
Alright.
Morning! Flower hands you a bowl of stew.
Ooh, stew.
They will proceed to clean out their little pot that they have.
Prestidigitate.
I mean, you could.
The cleaners. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it.
Huh.
Just kind of help speed it up. Right now. It's been the cleaner cantrip.
The cleaning cantrip. All right. Eventually, you all eat. You all pack up, and you're ready to go.
Ominous dice roll. Okay. Let's get going. Let's also pick up the pace a little bit more, please.
Okay.
Alright.
Laura, do you remember anything of last night? Just as a curiosity question.
I remember being woken up. There was a new friend. I think I asked for uppies. I don't remember much after that.
You get the gist of it.
Okay.
Lord.
Can't believe you're like, it's like there's two of them. Oh no. What the fuck? Poor Flower.
I'm... Flower's tolerable.
Flower's tolerable. Alright.
These past 4 days so far for Limbo has tested his patience.
It's only been 2 in the Deadland.
2? Was it 2?
Yeah.
I thought, well, was there like a couple days at the house too?
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, these 4 days.
You're like, I'm secluded for a fucking reason. Right. You surprisingly don't run into anything today. You're very lucky.
Luck, or is this a coincidence?
I don't know. That's the dice. The ominous dice rolls.
At this point, I'm just more or less dead set trying to get through the lanes.
Alright.
I'm not gonna bother looking around anymore.
Okay. Alright, it gets to about evening again. Are you camping, or are you trying to push through?
We'll keep going.
Okay, you guys keep going.
I just say, well, keep going, we're gonna keep going.
Okay.
Alright.
You guys keep going. How long are you gonna go for?
Until someone says they're tired.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. As Limbo's bites, I am done.
Flower will hand you some jerky, Brutus.
Oh, thank you.
It's like, I don't think we're stopping tonight, so jerky. Alright, so Brutus, are you going to say you're tired anytime soon?
No.
Didn't think so. Alright, you guys push through the night. It is now morning. Flower is yawning, but hasn't mentioned anything. Since you two since neither, no one slept, I believe that means it's a point of exhaustion for everyone.
It's a roll we have to make.
Yeah.
A roll? So we just rolling a 20?
No, like a point of exhaustion. Basically, it means like you would get disadvantage on certain rolls.
Oh, okay. One level of exhaustion.
Yeah. So.
Alright, I added it.
Alright. Yeah, you get a disadvantage on all ability checks.
I exclaim, how much farther is this town we're supposed to be going to?
So once we get out of the Deadlands.
Flower just kind of rubs her eyes, like, okay, we go.
Are you okay, Flower?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Sometimes. Now hand you some more jerky.
If you're tired, you could have spoken up.
Yeah.
I surprisingly pick them up and have them over my shoulder. Like they're sitting on my shoulder.
Oh, tall. I'm tall.
I guess we're proceeding forward now.
All right. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, cool. You have another peaceful day. At some point, Flower does pass out on you, Brutus. So they get a nice power nap on you. No, they get...
As soon as evening hits, then I'll stop and say we're setting up camp now.
Alright. Flower will wake up by then, and actually, they don't need that much sleep, so they probably got a full night's rest on getting it right for you. Flower will then start making food. They will just bake some potatoes, hand you some jerky, and then when the potatoes are done, they'll hand you some. Baked potatoes and jerky.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Limbo just thought to himself, looked into his bag and opened it. Oh, right. Proceeds to pick up this fossilized brick that looked at one point maybe to be rations. And chucked it away.
Whoa. Away!
Probably when it hits the ground goes.
Yeah, you hear a big go as it hits the ground. Boom!
And that's the reason why we get attacked.
The fossilized brick of rations.
Yeah. It will attract something unsavory, I have a feeling.
I'm not paying attention. I proceed to pull out the water skin and proceed to empty out. It's just probably
the sludge.
A sludge. Proceed to use precipitation in the inside to clean it out.
Do you need water?
No. So if any other form of liquids need to be contained.
Okay. As Flower will drink the tea that they've helped Dustin make. Listen, great water is useful in so many aspects.
Oh, yeah.
The night will come. I assume that Brutus, you're going to go rest.
Yeah.
Flower will just kind of... what does Flower have in their inventory? See if they have anything they can do while you're sleeping, since they slept on you. What do you got? Inventory. Well, I can't make flower crowns, because nothing grows.
Oh. Interesting. Sorry, I was just actually just looking through my inventory, like, what all do I have? Huh.
I guess I'm just gonna pull out some cards, and they're just gonna play medieval solitaire, I guess. By the blue campfire.
Alright, Dustin. Same positions. And if you know who shows up, don't smack me in the back of the head.
Dustin just shrugs and powers down.
I don't know my position.
Alright.
Before I go to bed, I'm reaching my another coat pocket, make sure no one's looking over my shoulders or anything. Take a quick look at something, stick it back in there, power down.
Alright. Go ahead and roll. I need to get another dice because Flower's awake.
17.
17. Where are my dice?
I ate them.
They're in the drawer on the left. They're in the drawer on the left.
Oh, they're there. I don't have a drawer to the left, but they were to the left.
No, your other left.
Good job,
Your
Brutus.
other left.
It wasn't a drawer, but good job. You were right. It was to the left. Alright. Whoa, Flower. Dustin. Okay. Alright. Flower sees all. And Dustin rolled a 1. So.
Just done.
Dustin's
Tired,
just
go to
done.
bed.
Not even, can't even perceive that there's anything in front of them. You said you got a 17?
Yeah.
Around 2 a.m. You see... humanoid figure by the edges of your camp.
There's no point of waiting out there in the distance.
They wave when they come forward. Well, it's rude to just come uninvited. It's a pleasant day. Flower's just like, hi!
No, before he's like, I swear.
Flower's just like, hi! There's his voice! Their voice. They're not a boy. Hank's a boy. But Flower's like, hi! And Hank's just like, hi.
Look, I'm pretty exhausted right now. So, Flower, since you're gonna be up for a little bit while, would you like to spend some time with Hank?
Sure.
Set up closer to sensory reasons.
You sleep well.
Oh, before they start setting up, I kind of just slouch on over right between them, just as the ominous statue.
Alright, are you fully listening to this conversations or no?
Yeah, I'm fully listening, resting.
Alright, so they just have a conversation. Flower asks them what their favorite kind of flowers are, and they mention they like lilacs, and then Flower will talk about how their favorite is the
flowers.
Their favorite flower is the yellow moonflower is what they call it. Basically a sunflower.
That's what I was thinking about. Like, my favorite flower. What was that back then? What was it called?
But they talk about it, and they talk about how tall it gets and the seeds. And they basically have a whole gardening session. There is a lot of it's a pleasant days thrown in there from Hank.
Anytime I hear him say that, I kind of just drown it out to myself.
But they have a pleasant conversation about flowers. Eventually, Hank says, I have to go, and then they stand up and say, it was a pleasant conversation for a pleasant day, and then they walk off.
Kind of think to myself. I'm starting to think of like, I swear, if he keeps gonna have that might bird attack, like peck at him every time.
And eventually, Flower will will lean up against you and just take a power nap. And then wake back
old
up.
Familiar sting.
We'll eventually wake back up, start making breakfast, and wait for the rest of you to wake up.
I'll proceed to wake up when I'm fully rested.
And eventually, Brutus, you're the last to wake again.
Hey, was that a long rest?
Yes. So you no longer have the point of exhaustion. You are fully rested.
See here, this would be day 3 out here in the Deadlands.
Day 4.
Right?
Because you skipped one.
Day 4?
Because you kept going and pushed through another day.
So we're 2 days out.
2 days out.
Alright. Brutus, Flower, if we make the same push like we did yesterday, we should be able to get out of the Deadlands.
Whoa!
Yep, right.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. Follow me.
Alright, and they follow.
Who said I followed?
You don't follow? Okay.
Yes, I follow.
I was like, okay. Well, Brutus is off on his own adventure. Alright.
Just like that, was never heard from again.
Alrighty. What?
Have I ever normally been out that? Have I normally ever been out this far?
I mean, not in a long while.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out still for what I was originally looking for.
You are going over there. You're banished. No more.
No, I want them. I want them. If we've been having a pleasant trip because of it, I want them back.
Pulling out another dice. Alright, cool. I was like, I have this all prepped for all kinds of fun adventures. Just none. Just none.
Walking simulator.
It's a walking simulator right now. Alright. Well, you guys continue. It's another pleasant day. Sorry. It's like trigger words now.
I'll be adding that to my list of grudges.
You've traumatized this man.
I have.
You?
I have. Listen,
You've
first the
traumatized in a different
cornfields
way.
and the scarecrows, and now this.
Okay, the cornfield and the scarecrow are different reasons than why pleasantry. It's more of just developed a pet peeve.
You just now have a pet peeve against It's a Pleasant Day. Alright, and then you said you guys are going to push through the night?
Yes.
Okay. You guys push through?
We're 2 days out, we can probably make it out of the Deadlands to town. I don't know if we push for the 2 days.
Alright.
Mostly get out of the Deadlands is the most prominent thing.
Alright.
Back with that.
Okay. As you guys are continuing out, at some point, Flowers just starts waving.
What?
You see them waving, and you turn to see where they're like waving at, and you see Hank, and he looks like he's waving.
Wave him over while we're still walking.
Okay. Flower will wave him over. And he will walk up, or slightly jog up to you guys. It's a pleasant day. Nice to meet you all again.
Bird suddenly comes down and starts swooping at it.
You're quite an angry bird.
It flies back up. Well, we're almost out of here. So if you wish to stay in the Deadlands, I would recommend probably start turning around.
Yeah, I will. I mean, you still have about a day to get through if you're heading out. He thinks for a second. Yeah, you have about a day. The gods demand you hydrate and stretch.
And if I refuse, if I defy the gods themselves... Give me a minute, then. I'll be right back. I get another liquid, then.
Alright, go get that. And if you defy
I'm
the
being
gods...
forced to hydrate! Be a
You defy the
normal
gods...
person in society!
The Ooh-Woo Minotaur will come for you. Ooh-Woo. Ooh-Woo Minotaur. You know what? I'm gonna stand up and stretch instead of just stretching my arms. We're doing the full stretch. You stretching, Brutus?
Yep, I stretch.
Good. See if I can get everything to crack.
Would you not hurt yourself?
Listen, I'm just sore. I went on an hour-long walk today. My legs hurt.
Why Fox on a walk?
Yeah, I've been trying to go on a walk every morning. I get the kids on the bus. Listen, I quite round. I need to lose weight, and everyone has waters. Yes, we have waters. Cornflakes went to go get him.
Got some water. You happy?
Yes, very happy.
Oh, let me get my headset on. I got some water.
Yay!
Though it has some other ingredients in it.
I mean, some flavor is fine.
Yes. Flavored beer.
Every part of me wants to bap you. Anywho.
It's only gonna be the one for the night.
But yeah.
I get to be what we call a responsible adult.
The Uwu Minotaur will remember that. Just remember
Oh,
that.
I just want to leave the call now. She's saying that.
It always remembers. Always lurking.
I'm not gonna click it. I know it.
Anywho,
So Hank, let me ask, where are you? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm not from around here.
South, Southlands, more northern lands,
More
east, west.
East. Wait. Hold on, let me think of the map. West. West.
Any familiar kingdom names to say? Maybe some towns, locations, so I have a rough idea.
I travel mostly in the more the Goblin Lands, as some will call them.
Ah, I believe I have a rough idea. Know where you're talking about then. Rough.
But I like to come here. My vacation away from home.
Yeah, to each their own. I wouldn't really call this place a vacation place. More like a tomb.
A tomb or a vacation. It's always a pleasant day to be here.
Bird comes down and starts attacking him again.
Oh my, such an angry bird. Have you fed it?
Yep. Yep.
The gods are concerned that you haven't had any water today.
I like I said, I've been very hydrated at work. Basically, I drink I drink quite frequently water, especially with rising temperatures.
Okay, I just want to use their fares. Alright, back to the game.
Well, looks like your day is starting to run out.
Yeah, yes it is.
Where do you disappear to?
I just wander away to a different place.
You more than wander away.
Hank just gives this big toothy smile. You know, just wander.
Right. Just a blank stare back from right.
It's just like, I don't believe a fucking word that you say.
If I had a bullshit detector on myself, I'd have already broken it. Because the BS is too hot.
Flower will hand you, Brutus, some food. Realizing, because
okay, cool.
You didn't stop to eat, so they're like, oh. So they hand you some food.
Anyways, Hank, take care. I'll see you tomorrow.
I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow. But it's been a pleasant conversation.
Actually, before you leave, can I get your full name?
Just Hank.
No last name? No maiden name?
No.
Alright. Well, take care.
Flower will offer them some food, and they'll smile and say, "No, thank you. I'm quite full."
From what?
Thank you for all the pleasant conversations.
Well, hey, hold up. From what?
You know, food. And they will walk away. Have a pleasant day. Very hungry bird.
Just pick it right. Onward.
Alright. You continue onward. It doesn't take long for the red moon to start to rise. And you guys press forward, and then Flower again is kind of sleepy.
We call the rising moon.
Alright.
Want something about our exhaustion again?
Yep. Everyone gets a point of exhaustion. What the fuck? You're... Fuck you too.
That's all I need to hear you say. That's all I need to hear you say to know what happened.
I had so many plans. None of them. No. Pull out another dice. I'm gonna have to go find that one later. I just chucked it. I don't know where. No combats, no nothing. Okay.
Walking Simulator 2024.
2024. Alright. You guys have another pleasant day. Flower is still a little drowsy.
I don't know if it's a blessing or not that we just went through almost this entire week with only one incident that had only occurred besides Mr. Hank.
The Flower would be like, I say it's a good thing. We're lucky.
I think I see the edge of the Deadlands.
Yeah. Flower just kind of flops on the ground. Oops. Can I take a nap?
I will pick him up and throw him over my shoulder and have him sit on my shoulder.
Awesome. He will proceed to fall asleep. They will proceed to fall asleep on you.
Once we get out of these Deadlands brews, we'll rest up.
Okay.
We'll push forward.
Is your character named Brutus? I feel like we just keep calling you Brutus out of habit. I'm sorry.
It's Wrath.
Wrath.
It's Wrath.
Wrath? I don't even know if I asked your name, actually. Yeah, I'm sorry. It keeps.
Yes, we did. Because we did.
Wrath.
We introduced we introduced each other.
Okay, I'm terribly sorry if we keep calling you just.
We just keep calling you by your name, and it's just like, well.
Sorry, because like that information is just name just went like in real life, in one ear, out the other, and out the window when it comes to names.
We'll fix that.
I'm terribly sorry. At least we got that.
That's all right.
Alright, you guys make your way to the village. You see the edge of the Deadlands, you can see the village in the distance as the blue moon begins to rise. You see...
Brutus, I'll ask you this at least. You can rest here before heading to the village, or try to find rest inside said village. Wrath.
We're just breaking the fourth wall without thinking about it.
I just...
Oh
Lord, this is good.
To me, it doesn't really matter.
Dustin
shrugs. And tries to, like... kind of points at all of us, and then points at the village. And just kind of goes... shrugs, like... kind of like...
Is it kind of like a why not shrug?
No, I get it. I get this. You're right. We are not exactly a very common group of people that you would see. Let's rest here for the night before we make it to town.
Alright.
Okay.
I assume you just kind of... you place Flower on the ground, or do you flop on the ground with Flower on you?
I will do a gentle take Flower off my shoulder and just place him on the ground.
And then just...
Yeah, and then just takes a couple steps and just go...
Yeah. That's exactly what happens.
I'm not even gonna bother with the pistol trolls because I'm just gonna power down right then and there.
Okay. All right. I guess one last roll for perception.
Where is it? 9.
9. All right. You have a nice evening.
I'm glad you say nice evening and not a pleasant.
I thought about it, but I think you would have murdered me. Not physically, but I could have feel like the anger coming off of you waiting.
Fox here traumatizing his players with just using a simple phrase.
Oh, there's a lot of phrases and jokes that have been made because of simple things. Example, rest in peace, card number 3.
Rest in peace, card number 3. But yeah, you have a good night. Flower wakes up before all of you do and goes, "Oh, you took a nap? Okay." And
I'm covered in dirt. I'm covered in dirt.
Flower just doesn't care. This is like, oh. And just starts making, they will also notice that they're no longer in the Deadlands, and they just stare at the ground and kind of touch it and go, ah. Yeah, you know what? They would. They'll take their staff and they'll make flowers.
Grow flowers. Yeah.
You guys are now surrounded by flowers, and they will start making flower crowns.
Oh, wow, me and Dustin gonna wake up with flower crowns on us now?
Yeah. Yes. Then you and Dustin are gonna wake up with flower crowns, and then Brutus is gonna have one on each horn.
Even though I don't have a nose, why do I feel like I need to sneeze?
And they will make breakfast for when Brutus wakes up.
Oh, I go staring at the town that's in the distance. Is there a cornfield out there still?
No, it's too early in the season for there to be cornfields.
Okay.
You can see all the fields being prepped and probably have been already planted, though.
Alright, hey, just want to make sure that it's like, is there gonna be... Now I'm just thinking to myself, oh, I hope they don't remember me. That's all that's going through my mind. Is, oh, I hope they don't remember me.
Alright. I believe...
Oh, shit. Limbo's just gonna look through his head and you just hear him because something go, ah, shit. I know I was forgetting something at home.
What? What'd you forget?
My money.
Wow. Flower just like for a second. Oh well.
I just say that because I got nothing in my name. No gold, no silver, no coppers, and all just 0. Lovely. What do you mean, Dustin? I did look on the fucking on the bed, the nightstand, before I left. What do you mean there was another nightstand? Well, I hope you got money then. You left it next, motherfucker. What do you mean you left it next to my bed?
Flower will wave to you guys now that you're all awake. Just be like half a year awake.
Yes.
Do you think we'll ever meet Mr. Hank again?
Eventually.
Okay. He was nice.
Oh, Destiny. Oh, lean over, Destin. I fucking hope not.
Eventually, Wrath will wake up. And Flower will have food for you. Some more potatoes and jerky.
Does Wrath have any allergies?
Not that I know of.
Well, would this technically be your really first encounter with flowers, or...
No, because Flower has done this before to him.
Okay. Okay.
It's not the first time he's woken up with flowers on him.
Alrighty.
I see the flowers on my horn. Like, whoa! Did you do this?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, I just accepted flower shenanigans.
Did you do this? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, he's not gonna deny it. They're not gonna deny it.
Just the response is like, okay, like you just sounded like, who did this? I did it. Oh, okay.
Just like, alright. You got your breakfast in. Is there anything you wish to do before you head out?
I just look at Dustin. All right. Remember the contingency plan. Well, worst come to worst. All right, Dustin.
They not.
All right, who's ready to go into town?
Me.
I am.
All right. I'm not ready, but let's do this. Follow me.
All right. Go ahead and roll me perception.
Oh.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. What the fuck, Dustin? Dustin sees nothing. What do you see, Wrath?
Oh yeah, I have to roll perception. Okay. Three. Perception. Dirty 20.
Alright. So,
Both turn our heads in the same direction at the same time.
you both see the town up in the distance as you guys make your way for it. You see the old buildings, you see... You don't see much. I mean, you see the barns, the animals seem to not have been let out yet. You don't really see any activity. You see the...
Like there's no humanoid life.
You don't see any
like
movement at all. You see...
We're still pretty early in the morning.
Not really. You see the fields have been already pre-plowed and possibly planted. You also don't
I look at them.
hear anything.
What? Go ahead. I look at Limbo. Is it normally this quiet and empty?
No, actually. It's not.
Should we try and go into town to see if there's anyone?
Yeah, keep your guard up.
All right.
You make your way.
Flower, get behind me.
Okay. You make your way into town.
I'll have my crow be a reconnaissance for me as well.
Your crow kind of circles the town. They don't see anything. They don't see anyone.
So I'm worried. This is pretty worrisome.
As we're walking, I'm kind of like looking around. I'm not sure if I can see anything. Like can I roll to see if there's like any like commotion? Like, does it look like something came into the town and attacked it, or like an army came into town and attacked it, or something like that?
Yeah. Roll investigation.
Investigation. 15.
For the most part, you see the footprints and traffic of what normal people would do, and you see old carts and stuff, but you don't see anything. And then out of the corner of your eye, you see a cat that seems to be lying dead in the road.
I will walk towards the cat.
Okay. You walk towards the cat. It seems that it had been...
Beth, what are you doing?
I see a cat. I see a dead cat.
It seems to be very... It seems to have been very emaciated. It doesn't... You can see all its ribs. And it seems to have been dead maybe a couple... Like, maybe a day.
The day-old dead cat. So whatever happened in this town happened only like a day ago. Wait, is this cat like a sign of like starvation or is there any like sort of like wound on it?
You move it around. On the cat itself, you don't see any wounds. No.
Okay. But you said like it looks kind of like it's like been like real. It's like real skinny.
Yeah, it's really skinny. You can see all of its. You can see its entire like rib cage, and then you can feel its spine.
Very malnourished. In other words, it sounds like it is. When it died.
Does it have all its fur?
Yes.
Still on it? Yes. Okay. I asked Liva, what do you make of this?
I'm gonna make a medicine check at it.
Medicine check?
Yeah.
Alright. You can tell that...
13 I rolled.
13. You can tell that it, you don't... Medicine per se isn't really good with identifying things with animals. But it doesn't seem to have... It seems to have died in a natural cause. It doesn't seem to have, like, any indications of, like being poisoned or anything that some people do. You don't see any, like, trauma that the cat has suffered. It just doesn't... It seems like it didn't get to eat. Like, no one was feeding it.
Don't worry, Roth. It's not... This cat died of natural means. Starvation. Follow me. I think I know where I might get some answers.
Alright.
I put down the cat and follow him.
Begin walking through town. All the buildings seem to be locked up.
I'll be proceeding towards town hall.
Alright. You head towards town hall.
Proceed to go up to the door.
Alright.
Let's see if it opens or not.
It opens.
Hello?
It echoes off into the building, and you don't hear much else.
Are the windows seem boarded up at all? It's just...
No, they just seem closed. Like the wooden shutters were closed for the day, and they haven't been opened. They don't... It's not like normal windows. They don't have any glass panes.
First town... Of course, first town I come back into when civilization turns out to be a fucking empty one.
Are there objects like laying around? Like someone like there was like a basket and it looked like someone just dropped it, kind of a thing?
No. What you see is in the town hall, you can see there's papers piled up on a desk. You can see a closet slightly ajar, which has all the like brooms and stuff. Looks like they didn't close the closet before they left. But you don't see anything of distress. You don't see anything of like panic. It just looks.
Well, I'm not trying to see. I'm not trying to see if there's any like distress or anything. But like if the people in the town disappeared, but it's like the bodies disappeared, but they dropped all the stuff they're holding.
Yeah. You don't see anything like that.
I tell Limbo, hey Limbo, I'm gonna go check one of the other buildings, and then I'm gonna go outside of the town hall. Are there any like markets that are around the town hall or whatnot?
You can see some stalls that seem to be set up to be markets. It doesn't seem to have anything loaded up in the little stalls at the moment.
So the stalls are empty, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll go into like what other kind of buildings are around there? They're not markets, but like what other like there's like houses or like a tavern or something.
There's a tavern. There's houses. There's a couple of storage houses.
I go to the tavern.
Okay.
Is the tavern open?
Yes, the door is open.
I walk in and I look around in there. There's
You see, what do you see? You see one figure seem to be slumped over the counter.
okay. While keeping my eye on the figure, I step out of the tavern door enough to where I'm kind of like outside, but I'm still holding the door open. And I shout out, "Hey, Limbo!" Like to come over to me. Yes, he's there.
Oh, I realized I was muted. Fucking. Sorry for my language, but I just realized I was muted myself.
You're fine.
But I was trying to say, it's like earlier while he was doing that, as I was taking control of my familiar to go check the barn on the livestock.
All right.
Kind of curious to know if these animals have had the same fate as the cat.
So as you're checking on the barn, at the same time as your familiar hits the barn, and you hear Wrath call for you and say, "Hey, Limbo." Your familiar pokes its head into the barn, and it sees a bunch of just dead animals just laying across in different stalls.
I'll proceed to take the mental note of that and proceed to go towards Wrath.
Alright. You head towards Wrath. He is holding open a tavern door.
I look at him and was like, I quickly look at him and I point. There's a body there. I'm not sure if he's alive or not.
You too.
I took a look in the barn.
And the tavern.
All the livestock have.
Okay, I see. Sorry. Ignore me.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I was just about to say before I looked more in there. I looked inside the barn where the livestock's at. We're at. They all met the same fate as the cat. Alright, I now look more into the tavern.
Alright, you see a body slumped over the counter.
Alright. Cover my back, Ralph.
What'd you say?
Cover my back.
Dustin.
Alright.
Dustin will nod.
I'll proceed to walk into the tavern slowly up to the body.
Okay. You walk up to the body, nothing moves, nothing happens.
Kinda tilt his head so I can see his face.
You can see a very haggard face. Like, very... Like, everything about him just seems almost like skin and bones. As you're tilting his head, you can see his head almost falls off. There's a huge gaping wound across his neck.
Does it look fresh?
It looks about a day old. With your experience, you would know it's about a day old.
Whatever went through this town not only went through this yesterday, went through a savaging tirade. It was not a friendly one.
Do you have any idea what could have been?
I'll make a survival check on this body, see if I can maybe peer more info.
Okay.
11.
You can definitely. It doesn't seem to be like an animal. That much you can tell. Like, so it's not an animal that seems to have caused this. This is like really precise. Like this wound, while it looks slightly jagged at points, which could have been due to movement. Which means,
but it looks like more of a works of a blade.
Like a blade, yeah.
Well, put it this way, there's no animal. Definitely a person. Or people.
A person did this.
Yes. See right here? Here, well, it might be a little jagged, but it's because of probably the guy was struggling. This cut's way too efficient for it to be a claw.
But how come this is the only body? Where are the rest?
That is a good question.
Everything seems to...
I'm gonna take an investigation.
Everything...
I'm gonna take a quick investigation, looking around. You can keep talking, but I'm just gonna take an investigation around the place, see if anything else seems off-putting of this location.
Everything just seems a little too... people just disappear out of nowhere, in a way, but left nothing. There's no signs of people leaving or anything.
I mean, there's signs of people. I mean, there's buildings, there's tracks, there's animals. The field is fresh, like plowed.
The animals are all dead from starvation.
I'm not saying like those kind of signs.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Also, then the roll I got was a 19 for investigation, looking around this tavern more.
Alright, so are you going to peer into different rooms, closets, kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay. So
get a thorough look around.
Where do you want to look at first?
I'll start behind the bar in the kitchen.
Right. You pop open the kitchen, you find another body slumped into a corner. They seem to possess a kitchen knife in their hands.
Does the knife look like it struck anyone?
No. It seems to be completely cleaned off. You can find...
By the way...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, continue.
No, it's okay. What were you going to ask?
I was going to quickly look behind the counter and see if there's money.
Yeah, you do see money behind the counter.
Shing!
Liv was like... Okay. Hold on. Let me pull out... Where'd I throw my dice? Let me see how much money you got.
As a broke motherfucker, this is...
Anything is something.
You find 80 gold. You find... 70 silver. And 70 copper.
Ooh.
Well, I'm no longer broke. So I'll replay Giraffe, at least with the kitchen. There's someone dead in there, too. Try to put up a fight. Didn't even get.
Does he have the same wound as the one out here?
Does he?
Going to investigate, yes. He does have, his neck has been severed.
Same wound.
Was he done by the same person or the same group of people?
Most likely. I'll proceed to head up to the rooms.
Alright.
I will then, just because now for the fun of it, I'm gonna go with each door. I'm gonna kick it down.
Limbo. Yep. Alright. The first room you check, nothing. Second room you check, nothing. You can hear him smashing upstairs. Third room you check, you find a couple. They seem to have been sleeping in the bed. They too are also dead.
Same markings?
They don't know. Their necks are not slashed, but they do seem very emaciated. like they haven't eaten in a long time.
I take a quick moment of silence for themselves. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do next. I'm gonna search their bodies.
All right. On them they have a couple copper pieces, about 5. The lady has a pretty bracelet that's kind of woven leather that some people use as a wedding band.
I'm not taking that.
She has a simple necklace with a stone on the end of it.
Not taking that. That's more or less just also looking for any identifications.
They don't seem to have any identifications or any papers.
Alright.
As you're doing that upstairs, Flower will come up to you, Wrath, and say, "Hey, you hungry?"
I look at her. Sure.
You want chicken, cow, beef? Oh, beef is the same thing. Yak?
Do I hear them say this?
No, this is downstairs.
Oh, I was gonna would be funny. For the love of the Lord, do not eat the...
Wait, is this all stuff that Flowers had on them this entire time?
Do you ask that?
Yes.
No, it's all down in the cellar. There's a bunch of meats down there. There's veggies. There's like fruits. Well, not a lot of fruits. It seems like they're running out of fruits. There's wine.
Does the food look edible?
Yeah, I mean it's been in the cellar. The stuff in the cupboards don't look good, but they weren't down in the cold room.
Chicken.
Okay. And ignoring the body on the ground, Flower would just start cooking in the kitchen.
How many more rooms are there?
There's 2 more rooms.
Well, back to it.
Alright, you open the next one, nothing.
I kick it down.
You kick it down. Alright, last one. You find a single gentleman. He also seems to be laying in bed. There's no slice to the neck. They again are also very emaciated, like they haven't eaten in a while.
Does this one look like a nobleman?
No.
Alright.
Checking them, they have a couple of books on them. They definitely looked a lot younger. It definitely seems like they were planning to go study abroad. There's a bunch of like stuff pamphlets for schools in the bigger cities and stuff.
Oh. College kid gone wrong.
There's some books about learning magics and stuff. But yeah, other than that, they don't have much on them. They did have 2 gold pieces and a silver piece, though.
I will take those, though.
Okay.
What time is it?
It's still early morning, so it's about 9.
9-ish? Okay.
9-ish.
I'll proceed to regroup with Wrath.
Alright, you come back down to Wrath. You can hear movement and stuff in the kitchen.
Who's in the kitchen?
Flower.
As he's saying that, Dustin kind of puts his hand down low to about where Flower's height is.
I found 3 bodies upstairs.
3 bodies? The same as the one.
Emaciated. No, these were not slated, but they look like they didn't. They died the same way as the animals did.
This had to be the. Oh, do you believe this could be like some kind of magic? Because if those bodies had the same thing happen to them as what the animals were, I can't believe that's like just them not eating.
Order up! Flower puts food in front of you, Wrath. It's get some chicken, some baked potato, and then
Hold up.
some cut up.
Don't eat that yet. Hold up.
Okay.
I'm gonna take an invest. Where did you get this? Where exactly did you get all this stuff?
In the cellar.
Where's the cellar?
This way. They will lead you through the kitchen, and they will pop up.
Wrath, don't eat that until I give the okay.
All right.
They will go towards part of the corner of the room, and then they'll kind of kick before pulling it up a trap door that leads down into the cellar. Ta-da!
Wait here.
Boom.
I'll proceed to go hopping down in.
Alright. They will help you by casting fairy fire to light up the room.
How wonderful. It's a nice day.
It's like I'm trying to get my night vision shit to work. Stupid eyes. Back in my side of the head.
Do you need more light? They will then proceed
torch. Prestidigitation. Got one.
Okay. That's a pretty color.
I proceed to look down in here in the cellar.
You can find there's hanging pig, there's hanging cow, there's some yak. There's
anything look wrong with this stuff?
No, it all looks perfectly normal.
No poisons, no magic residue.
You can't. You don't see any poisons, and are you rolling for the poison or magic?
Roll for an honor or con check if you wish.
Okay.
That's a plus 6, 18.
Alright, you do not sense any magic whatsoever.
So you go back towards the cellar entrance, put the torch out, and climb back out.
Okay. You find anything?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, Bruce, you can eat it.
Alright. Is this like a whole chicken?
That's a chicken leg.
Like chicken
No,
leg?
no, it's a whole ass chicken.
Yeah. No, the rest of the chicken's in the kitchen still. Flower will then proceed to eat their own food as well.
Do I recall there's a blacksmith in this town or no?
Yeah, there should be one in this town, yes.
I'll be right back, you two. Dustin, if you'd like to follow me, you can. Or you can wait with the others. Hello?
1 sec.
Alright. I just thought make sure I'm not having connection issues or anything.
Alright. Sorry about that. You head towards the blacksmith as Wrath and Flower eat their foods. You find it relatively easily. The forge is cold. You find the tools neatly put away, waiting for the next day's work.
Any signs of the blacksmith himself?
Not in the shop, but you can see the house door behind it. If you go inside, you do find him peacefully sleeping in his bed, passed away, emaciated. You also find his wife beside him, and then their kids.
I'm not even gonna bother searching them. I'll leave that in peace. I will check behind the counter, though.
You looking for more gold? Alright.
I'm also gonna look at what he has on the walls and everything.
Alright. Behind the counter you find 10 gold, 7 silver, and 8 copper.
10 gold, 7 silver, and 8 copper.
Yep. And then You also find he worked on a couple blades. He has some new swords up there. A lot of horseshoes though, and a lot of like farming tools. Nothing like there's some blades and stuff, but there's not a lot of them. There's definitely like new hoes that have been made, new plows. There's new horseshoes. Looks like they were getting ready to put.
I think, Dustin, it's time for myself to get myself more in shape. I proceed to grab all this anything that has metal in it.
Okay.
Breaking off the wood and everything. So basically, I'm about to do some smithing.
All right. So Dustin will try to light the fire.
I actually step back, please.
Dustin will very far away.
Press to digitize the to start the fire.
Okay.
And time to begin the forge. I'm basically repairing my armor.
Awesome. So you're working on repairing yourself.
Yep.
Heading back to Brass and Flour. You guys finish your you finish your food. I can speak English. What do you do after that?
I have Flower come with me and like, come on, Flower, let's go outside. I'm gonna kind of like look around.
Okay.
In a way.
Can do.
Did the town hall have like a basement to it or no?
You didn't look very far into it, so you don't know.
I'm gonna head to the barn.
Okay. You head out to the outskirts of town and you head to the barn. Assume you open the door.
Yeah.
You open it and you see a bunch of animals, all long dead, all emaciated. Hi, Indy. Welcome.
I'm looking.
Sorry, you're in a creepy moment. But hi.
Is there any, like, either a ladder that goes up of like the second level to the barn, or B like a basement to the barn?
Yeah, there's a second level up towards the hayloft.
Does it look like there's anything up there besides hay?
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation. I rolled a 3.
Yep, just hay.
What was that?
Yep, just hay.
Just hay.
Yep.
I'm going to go up there and look to have a better seat.
All right, you climb up the ladder. Actually, hold on. 1 second.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
So you try to climb this ladder. It creaks and it groans and then it just snaps off and you fall back to the ground. Flower claps.
Meanwhile, back at the forge, just cue some dwarven music.
Diggy diggy hole. Diggy hole.
The world was made with mighty hands.
Yeah.
You know, I do speak Dwarvish too, so I might be humming a dwarven hymn.
Maybe. The sudden fact that you are like 600 pounds come back to you. Maybe more than that. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Hey, Flower, can you get up there?
Looks up at the broken ladder. Not easily.
Is it okay if I toss you up there?
Yes.
Okay, I attempt to toss flour up there. What do I have to roll?
Roll an athletics check.
Athletic.
You should be good at this.
11.
You almost miss, but Flower manages to catch the side and then pulls themselves up. I'm uppies!
What do you see up there?
What does he see with his elven eyes? Hey! Lots of hay.
Lots of hay. Okay.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Flower would then proceed to slide down the broken ladder to its end and then just kind of drop and do a little roll as they hit the ground. Ta-da!
I give a clap, a couple claps.
Yeah.
All right, Flower, step out of the barn. I'm gonna do something stupid.
Okay, and they will walk out of the barn.
How many support beams are in this barn?
No.
Maybe like 4.
4?
Yeah.
Is there one close to the entrance?
Close-ish, yeah.
Closest. I break 3 of the beams.
Oh my god. Okay, first off, roll me a strength.
A what?
Roll me 3 strength checks.
3 strength check. Okay, the first one's 18.
Okay.
The second one's 13. And the third one's 19.
Okay. You can break 2 of them. The third one you try to break does not break.
I'm gonna try again against that one. I'm using my bare fist, so am I taking any damage from this too? Well, fast.
Oh yeah, you don't have a weapon. Okay. Let me get my D4 out. My tiniest D4, where are you? I'll get you the golden one, just for you. First one you took 2 damage. Second one you took 1 damage. And depending on if you take this, the third one you took 1 damage, so depending on if you take it down, depending on how much damage you take from the pillar. You're doing damage to yourself, basically.
I know.
Okay.
So in total, I've taken a total of 4 damage.
Yes.
Okay. I proceed to hit the one that didn't break. I proceed to try to hit it again.
All right. Roll.
11.
Does not break, and you take 4 damage this time.
4 damage. All right, let's try it again.
Why? Flower's just staring. Actually, I think Flower has wandered off because Flower's just like, whatever.
I'm doing this because I'm stupid, okay?
Alright, the building is very wobbly. As you're punching the middle support tower.
Alright, that was a 12.
You still do not take it down. You take 2 more damage.
Alright, one more time. This
Okay.
is the one. This
All
is the
right.
one.
This is the one. Okay.
17.
That takes it down. The building begins to collapse after you took 3 damage.
It's like starting to collapse, like a.
Yeah,
you
it's
hear,
starting to break and come down.
Okay. How much damage did I take from that one?
You took 3 more damage.
3 more, yay!
Only person I know of that will go, yay, damage!
I proceed to go to the last pillar
As the building's coming down?
Is it like fully coming down, or is it more like
it's cracking, it's breaking, it's fully coming down.
It's fully coming down?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna go outside.
Alright, and the barn collapses on itself.
Alright.
Breaking that last support tower as it goes.
Woohoo! Now. How much of the barn's roof was intact in that?
Not quite a lot. A lot of it's just broken off and crumbled. There's a lot of stone. It's just like a big pile.
I look at him like, well, I knew it was gonna be stupid, but I can't do what I want to do. Oh well. I just walk away now.
Okay. What do you want to do?
You talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
First, try to find. Do I see a flower still around me?
You don't see flower at the moment, though. They had wandered off.
They have wandered off?
Yeah. They got bored of watching you trying to punch support beams.
Then I try to find flower.
Alright, roll for perception.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only noise that's being made in this tower besides what what Wrath just did.
Yeah, you heard the it sounds like a building collapse as you're busy hammering away, and you can hear the distant sounds of hammering.
I can imagine I struck one hammer down and it sound at the same time as the building collapsed. Take a quick look at the hammer.
I rolled 22.
22? You look around for a bit, and you find Flower just kind of sitting outside of town.
I go to Flower, like, come on, Flower. Let's find Limbo.
Okay. I want to show him something.
Okay.
Right.
And I'm trying to find Limbo in this. I believe I don't know this town, so.
No, but following Flower, you can hear the sounds of a hammer. Eventually, you find Limbo at the forge.
Oh, hey, Limbo.
I give no recognition. I am completely focused on what I'm doing.
I found something.
What is it?
They will proceed to pull out what looks like a piece of wooden board, and they'll literally just place it on where you're working.
Quickly pick it up before it catches fire. Right, just right down to the side.
You see on this board it has script on it. Do you wish to read?
Let me finish what I'm doing here.
Okay.
While the forge is still hot.
Alright, you continue to do that as Flower will proceed to get bored again. Just kind of.
I mean, since I'm working on myself, there are some parts that's more exposed of me. So,
yeah.
You might dawn on you like, oh, that's not just a walking suit of armor.
No, it does not. Not on Flower's part. They're a smart person.
I wish this would take.
With the amount of metal that's there, you can't fully repair yourself, but you could get at least a decent chunk. I say it take a couple hours.
Alright. Bring it back up, at least probably one armor class.
And then, while you're doing this, Flower's just gonna get bored and start to try to wander off.
Hold up. Getting done now.
Boy!
Alright, let me see this scribe.
Written...
I look a little more shinier now.
A little bit, not quite. You see written on this, and not quite sure what ink or what it's written in, but you can see it says, "Thank you for the pleasant conversation. I had a wonderful time. I hope you have a pleasant day."
Proceed to throw into the fire.
Goodbye! And we'll end.
Where did you find this?
We'll find out next time.
Alright.
We will end tonight's session here.
Woo!
Yay!
Yay! You got to fight absolutely nothing because the dice said no.
I'm rich.
But yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I gave cornflakes a new trigger word. They're gonna go out and they're gonna hear someone say that, and it's gonna trigger them.
Just left out of nowhere, left field, just a left hook to the face of that person.
Just like, do not say that around me.
Don't you dare fucking say that
I don't
again.
even just yell at them, they just get left hook like knockout punched.
How could you traumatize this poor man with have a nice day.
It's a pleasant day.
Pleasant.
But yeah. I have been super excited about this game. For no particular reason.
We can tell who your favorite group to play with.
Oh, don't worry. They have fun special things too.
Oh, you're gonna call that out right immediately. The worst part is you weren't even denying it.
They have fun special things too. Don't worry.
Hey, you hear that, other groups?
Listen, Thursday Crew missed like 6 different encounters. 6.
They did
funny. No, it's funny. This group, the one that kind of is combat ready,
also just got to skip every encounter.
Yeah. And Fox, the other said the other group, the one that you're talking about, they didn't take the hints that you were throwing at them.
No, they did not. They like, cool, and then they walked away. We didn't miss them. We had a job to do. Okay. There was a mission. Anywho, I hope you guys had a wonderful night. I hope this doesn't scar you for life, cornflakes. It'll be okay.
it shall be added to the list of grudges.
Add it right next to the cornfield and the scarecrow.
Along with a couple other things, but you know, that's...
Those are the 2 that come to mind all the time. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. I know this was a bit...
as well as on that list.
I know this was a bit more... Not as action heavy. Not by choice. But hey, you got that. And I'm sorry for those that may have been a little creeped out. It's alright.
I love the mystery of of this village that's like completely empty. I love it.
But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed tonight, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening for the rest of the day. Yes?
I find it funny, I just started looting.
Yeah, you immediately was like, fucking, this entire village is dead. My money. I'm poor.
I'm broke, I'm poor, I am rusted. What are they gonna use? Are they gonna use it? No, they're dead. Give me that shit.
But yeah, if you want to come back and find out what happens in like a month from now, we will come back to this crew and find out what happens next. So So you definitely give me a follow if you want to find out all the secret stuff that's happening and what happened to this town.
Follow, or else.
Follow. Are the ooh minotaurs coming for you? But yeah, if you like my stuff even more and you want to subscribe, that helps support this stuff and the shenanigans I pull. You didn't get to see any of the fun stuff I had planned, so now I'll table those for another time. It'll be all right. But yeah, definitely give me a subscribe. You get access to all my emotes. I got some new ones, and someone can stop asking for one. Mother. But I got a couple of new emotes. You also can see those new emotes over on my Discord if you want to come check that out. Discord. There's a link to my Discord if you want to go check that out. We also talk about a lot of shenanigans over there. I was hinting at some fun stuff. But yeah, you should definitely come check that out. Yeah, I didn't just ask for it. I paid $50 for it. I know. It's here, though. It's here. If you want a link to all my other socials, go ahead and click the link tree. That tells you everywhere I'm at. You can come follow me on all those different platforms. Think about definitely supporting the Patreon. I use that mostly to support for maps and stuff. Definitely come give that a look. If you want to give me a gift, you don't have to. But if that's what you want to do, there's the link to my throne. There's stuff on there for me. There's stuff on there for the bestest of roommates. 1 second.
And tune in next time for the old and the brash.
There's stuff on there for Mao, all hail Mao, and there's stuff on there for the kids. But yeah, I hope you all had a wonderful night. I gotta get going. People are banging at my door for my attention, so I'll see you all later. Say bye, everyone!
Hello!